10 years ago, elected officials in Oakland were faced with a choice. Predatory home mortgage companies had their eyes on Oakland. They were circling the city, seeing our citizens as easy prey for deceptive home loans called subprime loans, and California state law was too weak to stop them. Ten years ago, the Oakland City Council chose to stand with their citizens. The council passed a city ordinance providing greater homeowner protections against predatory subprime home loans. 10 years ago, Don Perata had a choice to make as well. As the state senator representing Oakland, Don Perata could have stood with the city council and Oakland citizens and tried to strengthen the homeowner protections in the state law. Instead, Don Perata chose to run with the predators. He introduced a law to try to block Oakland's homeowner protection ordinance. Don Perata got paid well for his decision. All in all, Perata or his campaign committees received more than $500,000 from the predatory home mortgage companies. And Oakland's ordinance eventually got killed by the California Supreme Court. Well, we all know what happened after that. Hundreds of Oakland homeowners took out subprime loans on their homes. The predatory home mortgage companies made their money and got out of Oakland. And when Oakland homeowners found that they'd been fooled by the mortgage company promises and had taken out loans they couldn't afford, hundreds of them lost their homes to foreclosure. Oakland neighborhoods are now littered with the empty and abandoned houses these homeowners had to leave behind. And many Oakland families were left devastated.
I was a victim of a predatory loan. They came out without my knowledge today and evicted my children. I was at work. And they didn't, the sheriff, they didn't even say who they were. They just came in and they broke in the house. And my kids, they got up because they thought somebody was coming in. We live in a bad neighborhood, so they was thinking that somebody was coming, breaking in. My son said when he got to the door, the sheriff, rushed in and, my daughter was undressed, and they was pushing them out the way. And one of the sheriffs, my son said, had his hand on his holster, and they're treating us like we were like criminals or like I was a drug dealer or something. This is somebody that's trying to save their home. You know what I'm saying? So if we're trying to save our home.
10 years ago, Don Perata made his choice. He sided with the predatory home mortgage companies against the citizens and homeowners of Oakland. And now he's pretending it never happened. Now, Don Perata is running for mayor of Oakland, and Oakland voters have a choice to make ourselves.